You robbing me? You robbing who? This ain't no prop, my nigga. This a proper nigga. Don't be fooled. I'd probably move if I were you. Well, it was nice to know you too. So pardon him, pardon you.
Alright. So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've got a fucking banger story for y'all. And this story is so fucking bang. Alright, so just stay tuned and listen to the video and shit. I hope you enjoy. So this is about the time I went to the psych ward and me and all the people in my psych ward made an Ouija board. And we played it and shit. So, I'm gonna just tell that whole story. And I've been to the psych ward and shit, so I have some stories, that I'd be down to share about the psych ward that I went to, because it was crazy, bro. That shit was nuts. So I'll probably tell more stories about that shit, so stay tuned. But a little backstory, I guess. I overdosed, so I went to the psych ward, right? Because they thought I was gonna, kill myself, I guess. Which wasn't true, you know what I mean? I just did too many drugs and tweaked out and fucking went to the hospital, right? So now you have a little backstory. Normally, during the psych ward, you don't really do shit. For me, all we really did was wake up, get food, have groups, get food, go, to the fucking, go, exercise a little bit, and then, watch TV all day, boring-ass movies, bro. That shit was, really fucking boring. So, we didn't really do shit, and, yeah, it was, really boring. So, we'd always try to find shit to do. We'd always just come up with, stupid ideas and, fucking just, try to pass time, you feel me? So, one day, I suggested that we should make an Ouija board, right? Because I was fuck it, you know what I mean? We're in a psych ward, crazy shit goes on in the psych ward, surely there has to be some spirits or some shit up in this psych ward, you feel me? So, we were all a couple people were down, you feel me? A couple people were down to, do this with me, so I was bet, you know what I mean? We have a plan, bro, we have a plan, let's do this shit, we got a plan, right? So, we kind of go out through our day, and I don't remember especially, what we did on this day, because I went to the psych ward, in 2019 of November, I think. So, yeah, this is a while ago, so I'm gonna try to do my best to retell the story. So, yeah, we were just doing our shit, right? And we'd always have, this ice machine, because it would get hot as fuck up in that bitch, bro. It'd be so hot up in there, you'd be, sweating, half the bitch was, too hot and half the bitch was too cold, because, there was, this hallway and there was, these dorms in them and shit, and so, yeah, half, the front would be, way too hot, and, the back would be, way too cold, and I lived, in the back, that's where I was staying at, so, yeah, that's where I was, staying, so it was always, super cold, but, we had this ice machine, and we'd always just pass around ice, and, because it would just make shit, less hot, you feel me, it would just help. So we'd always just have this ice, and we all decided, yeah, we should, wait till nighttime, right? So, we waited till nighttime, and, in the mix of the day, we were trying to all figure out, okay, how do we do this, what do we need to, make this? We needed paper, which we had, we needed, a cup, which we had cups, and we had, I forgot what we used. No, that's what we used. We needed a pencil. So, we got our shit, and they had, pieces of paper and, cups and shit. And they had fucking... They had, these, pencils. So, we grabbed all of our shit, and we started writing down, all the numbers and, the letters and shit, and hello, goodbye, you feel me? We did all that, so, and then to get, because you need, this little thing, and, I forgot, it's a little piece, normally it's, wood, but we cut, a hole in between, underneath where the cup is, so we could, put our hand on it, and we move it. So we finished it, we got the, paper, we got the Ouija board from us. So now we're just waiting past the tonight. But we thought like it'd be just better like it made sense like to just do it at nighttime because it'd be more scary, right?
Lost the lead.
And as time like we were telling like everybody like our plans, right? Like what we were doing tonight, and like we told staff and shit, and they were like, oh yeah, like they were like going with it, bro. They were really scared. Like, yeah, bro, like just do it, fuck it, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Let's see what happens. And we were like creeping people out, bro. We were like, you know, people were telling us like, no, don't do it. Like people were actually getting like worried. Cause I don't know why. Cause I don't believe in this type of shit, bro. Like I don't really believe in like ghosts and spirits and shit. Like I don't really believe in all that stuff. So I was kind of just like, well, like this is funny, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, I guess. So we waited till night and we get our breakfast, and I mean our lunch, and like we go on through our day, do our groups, and like we watch our movies, and then dinner comes around, and the food here really isn't that good, bro. Like if I'm being honest, like it wasn't terrible, like it was eatable, but like it wasn't like great. You feel me? Like it wasn't that great. So yeah, we eat our food and it gets late, and then all the people are just deciding, yeah, like, oh yeah, like we should start doing this now, right? So we go out in the hallway, and I grab the people that wanted to do it, right? And we do it, and we're like asking it questions and shit, and we're all kind of tweaking a little bit, bro. We're all like, what the fuck, like, I don't know, like if I want to do this, like yada yada yada. Like, this is trash, like, fuck, bro, like I don't want to do this. And they're all like kind of tweaking, and I'm laughing, I'm giggling, bro. I'm like, yeah, like this is kind of funny. So we're asking a question, and it starts to move a little bit, bro. I'm like, oh shit, like what the fuck, like, oh no. But I think it was just them doing it. But that got me freaked out, bro. I was like, oh fuck that. So we rip it up, and we were asking it like about spirits and like if people died in there. It was weird, bro. Like I don't know. I felt like a really weird vibe, like from it. Like it gave me like a really weird sensation. Like I don't know. It was just creepy, bro. But then we were just hanging out for the rest of the night, and we were just talking to staff and shit. And staff here is like pretty chill, bro. Like they're like pretty cool with everything. Like as long as we're like behaving and like doing our shit, like they're pretty nice, right? Like it's a psych ward, like they're really cool and shit. So yeah. And then the next day we kind of just tell everybody what happened, and yeah, like, that was really it. This is the story. I hope you fucked with it, and like there you go, like and comment. I got more stories from the psych ward, so I was thinking about telling like series, because I've been like rehabbing shit, so I got like a bunch of stories, so I'll probably just tell a bunch of those, you feel me? Like I think that'd be cool. So keep a lookout.